Morning. We've just pulled out of the campsite now. We're driving around a part of this fjord to Steinsdals, where we're going to get a ferry, and then on the other side we're off to have a look at a waterfall, and then we're on to other things which I can't remember what they are. So I will inform you as and when I have to. But it was a really good stop. That really good. Plenty of hot water. It was clean. Yeah, it was good. Really good. And great views. Fantastic views. I will keep the camera on for you, just because there's a bridge coming up in the next minute or two with fishing.
Well, it was yesterday.
So, well, it was yesterday, so I'll try and keep that on for you. I must admit, my legs were hurting a bit when I was laid in bed last night from using muscles I don't normally use, and I think Christine was the same. So I don't think there's an awful lot of walking to do today, unless we do a bit off the gondola, but we'll see. But I must admit, Norway is quite a spectacular country, and I can see why a lot of the Germans come here and use it, come here with the motorhomes and camper vans, because you've only got to hop through Denmark, and then it's a ferry across into Sweden, and then you're at the doorstep of Norway then, and the place just caters absolutely fantastically for camper vans and motorhomes. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, I must admit, I can't fault it at all. I mean, we thought that France and Germany were really good, but I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of leaning towards Norway as being a bit better. England is awful for camper vans. They don't cater for them at all, really. It's more about caravans than motorhomes and camper vans, where I think in Europe it's probably a bit more the other way around. Didn't see anybody catch any more fish last night. Yeah, there's a couple. It looks like there's a couple of guys fishing off the bridge today. It must be a good spot because all the locals seem to be on this bridge, all of them, which is obviously a bit of an inlet, so whether they're fishing for salmon or not, I don't know. Well, you'll see him as we go past. We'll have a line of rods out along the along the thing. There they all are. Look, there's 4 rods out on there. So yeah, what a way to fish. What a place to fish. And there's a young fella down there, look, with his spinning rod. This is Hardanger Fjord, or a part of it, like a little offshoot of it, and we stopped over on that opposite side. It's not too far from the tunnel, so pretty much where them white buildings are is where we stayed last night. forecast sunshine for today, but we seem to have got it a bit overcast. I know you've got some fantastic weather at home. I think we're in the 30s, I think, at the minute. We've got car coming, so keep yourself tucked over. There you go. Look at that for the fish farm. Stop. Oh, I've never seen one of them before.
Look how cool the bus stop is.
Oh yeah. I think we were really lucky because there weren't not very wide roads, and it is the main road this from the ferry, and we've just gone through a real long tunnel, 10 kilometres. And we met like loads and loads of traffic. There's the ferry there, we just got a glimpse of it. We've got to wait for that, it just runs about once every hour, 20-minute trip. So it looks like it's halfway across.
Must have gone early.
Well, we just arrived at the thing for the ferry. We're be about, I don't know, 30 or 40 minutes. Oh my god, that was an hairdo and a half. I've seen some freaky hairdos while we've been here. Look at that. Anyway, this is where we get the ferry from. Down this side, there's a truck coming down now. He's just come down all the way down the road we've come down. So you have to squeeze past them as and when. I think it's going to be a while because you might be able to see it in the right in the distance. If you look between the concrete post and where that 78 is, you might just be able to see it in the distance. It's just docked or docking at the other end, so we have to wait for it to come in onto there, and then I think it's about 10 or 15 minutes unloading that end, 20-minute trip back over this end, and then we'll be away again. Which we had to pay for. We didn't get to use a skittle pass. This we use a skittle pass, and I must admit it is so easy. You just queue up to get on, and then the guy comes along and he scans your pass at the front, and that's it. It's as simple as that, and then you pay for it. How we pay for the road, we get a bill through, so we actually get whatever it is on the ferries. I think we get 10% off. So this is John Dow. I'm not sure what they call it on the other side. We'll see. That's a very quiet boat. It's electric. Really quiet electric motor, and he's going. We're going at a fair rate. Very good. But, yeah, it's quite cool. Really good. This is a view from the other side, so there's where we just left, John Down, and that's where we're heading. I think it's 295 or 275 krona. Not really sure what that is in English, can't remember. So this is Hardanger Fjord. I think if you that way, the way we're looking now is the way it takes you actually out to sea. You have to follow it around. Tell you what, you're moving at a fair old rate. It's very calm, and I think it's just electric boat. Fantastic. I'm sure we've only been at it a few minutes, and we're already halfway over. Great scenery. That was quite a quick trip, it says 20 minutes. Very quiet, very smooth, very clean ferry. Very busy ferry as well. Yeah, it's a very, very busy ferry. Very busy. Yeah. Very busy ferry. It runs every hour. So they're really quick on travel in and out, really quick. Looks like it's clearing up nicely for the day.
Hello,
Hello.
alt well?
How are you?
I'm nice, and you?
Ah, good.
Where are you from?
Manchester, England.
Manchester United.
Rubbish.
Rubbish. Manchester
Yeah.
Rubbish. I'm lobby.
Sheffield Wednesday.
Okay. I'm from Syria.
So, how are you?
Yes.
Okay.
From Syria. It's good here in Norway?
It's gorgeous, beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Fantastic, yeah. You lived here long?
8 years.
8 years.
8 years.
You like it?
Syria, paradise. You know Syria?
Oh, okay.
Middle East.
Yeah.
Syria, Damascus.
Yes.
Damascus, the best.
Yeah. Very nice.
Hi.
Yeah. Have a good day.
Good day for you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Stunning. Absolutely stunning. I think I just keep repeating myself all the time. There's no other words for it, I don't think. I suppose I could do what Henry Cole says. Amazing vistas. I think vistas is the word that he used all the time. Gorgeous, I think Christine's just said.
Love a little island. And the field is beautiful.
The apples. That must have been like it's like an apple, like cider type thing that I've seen in some of the bottles. Look like scrumpy, but I'm not really sure, or whether it was just apple juice. They're a bit funny here about alcohol. Yeah, you need a license to sell alcohol. You can only get alcohol in a supermarket up to about 4.7% proof, and it's heavily taxed. All alcohol is heavily taxed.
They have shops called Vin Monopolies.
I don't know if you got that. They have shops called Vin Monopolies, which is where you get the stronger alcohol from. So, yeah, they're government owned. But we found that it's the same in Iceland. I can't remember what they're called in Iceland, but it's the same idea in Iceland.
Finland.
I think Finland is the same. So the all of your Scandinavian countries, you just can't get alcohol the same. Gorgeous, really pretty. Okay, the day's really brightened up nicely now. We've come to look at this waterfall, Steinsdals, I think is what it's called. I'm not really 100% sure that I've got that right, but we'll have a look. Looks like there was a dump for the grey on the toilet, but that's appears to have gone now. Anyway, I think we can walk underneath this waterfall. I'm in trouble getting my legs going this morning after yesterday. Yeah, Steinsdals. I think it basically means Steinsdals waterfall, and we can have a walk underneath that. It just looks quite cool. This was the first stone arch bridge in Norway, built in 1908. So there were bridges before it obviously, but it's the first stone arch one. Now that's a stunning waterfall. Look how clear the water is. It's beautiful. No shopping trolleys. I've just been reading about this waterfall, and it says the creation of this waterfall is an example of a happy accident. Until the end of the 17th century, the river flowed west, or where the waterfall is today. But in 1699, the Orustus farm suffered great damage from a flood. The old river course was closed off, probably by large amounts of snow or an avalanche, and the water was forced over the cliff. Thus it became possible to walk safe and dry behind the rushing waterfall. How cool is that? See, to me that's a stunning waterfall. Beautiful, yeah. Really, really nice. We've walked right down in front of it. You can feel the like a cool breeze. It's obviously getting a little bit muddy here, but how stunning is that? Absolutely fantastic. How clear the water is. Beautiful. Really, really nice. How brilliant. How cool is that? Absolutely spectacular. I'm getting a bit closer. It's a bit wet here and a bit slippy, but look at that. Is what it is, I suppose. Anyway, we're gonna walk behind it now. So Now that's what you call a beautiful waterfall. Absolutely stunning. Look at the view. It's a gorgeous day today. That's absolutely fantastic. Brilliant. Saying it. I just don't know what other words to use, to be fair. Fantastic. Beautiful. We're on our way now to have a look at what can best described as a king-size mushroom. And I've not got a clue what it actually is, but that's what it looks like to me.
If it still works.
If it's still there. It's only a quick stop on the way to, I think Christine wants to see Hardanger Bridge, which I find strange, but anyway. And then after the mushroom and the bridge, we're on our way to Voss. Very, very nice.
There's no litter, is there?
No, it's like Christine said, there's no litter.
There's nothing.
No, you get a tiny bit of graffiti, but some of it's deliberate. You know, it's been put there as art. I think they class it as some of it, but on the whole, I just think it's stunning. It's a shame it's such an expensive place to live. Quite happily live here.
Yeah.
We've got to drive all along the side of the fjord for where we're going, and it's quite a stunning drive. Not the same as Croatia when we did that, or the Amalfi Coast, but I'm not saying it's any worse than that. It's just different, I suppose. It's really nice, pretty. How's that for a view of the fjord? I couldn't get my thing on fast enough to get you the best part of it. Yeah, there's a bus. Loads around there, look.
So, there's stop there, there's not.
Yeah, they're not necessarily the widest of roads, but this is wider than a lot we've been on. Look at that! How beautiful is that? Norway is just a stunning country. It's not just bits of it, all of it. It's not the Hardanger Bridge that Christine wants to see, but nonetheless, it's a bridge that we've got to cross. across it, possibly. It's on red. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. So, it's a single file bridge. We've got to wait. There we go.
Just a second.
Fjord. Some lads fishing down there. Nice drive. This is more like what I would expect as a more traditional type Norwegian town with a dock on the fjord. Just coming up, probably some sort of fish processing plant or something like that. See it as we go round the corner. I think they call it Statkraft, I think that sign said so. Probably some sort of fish processing, something like that. Can't see it being anything else really. Massive fish processing plant. See it, to be fair. Pretty much gone past it. Never mind. Yeah, we've just come to have a look at this. I don't know what you would call it. A mushroom, a toadstool, I don't know, thing. So it's a quick stop. We just bumped into this fella. He's been away for quite a long time. So he didn't even know it was here and pay any attention to it. He's just stopped for his dinner. He's working his way back home again now, so he's been away for a few months. He's been to Iran, he was telling me.
He said he started around Qatar.
He didn't say he drove for, he said he drove to Iran. Very strange. It's a bit it's kind of weird. So I'm assuming, I mean they're toilets. I can't believe that they are actually toilets. Yeah, that's what they are. Yeah. Yeah, they're toilets. The strangest toilets I've ever seen. Look at that for a spectacular view. How amazing is that? I mean, that's really, really stunning. And the water. Look at the water, how clear it is.
It's like it's drawn it, it's the water.
Fantastic. Really, really nice. Anyway, that's what we came to see. We've now seen it, and we're just moving on. It was just something that happened to be on the way, and Christine found it on the map, so let's crack on, I think.
What's that?
Processed wood there, don't they?
What's that support? Oh.
Yeah, it's like the wood shavings, aren't they, or something, I don't know. Some sort of wood processing. Yeah. Granvin. Slow bump coming up. What? Couldn't even think what they're called. There's another one coming.
Fart stump.
But they don't point them out as we're going along. For some unknown reason, Christine just can't see him, and we hit him about 70 mile an hour. Nice town again. We're in the tunnel. There's a roundabout in the tunnel, so we turned left at this roundabout. How different is that? So it's a left turn at the right, sorry. I apologise, it's my fault. How different was that? First time I've had a roundabout in a tunnel. Come straight out onto the bridge. How nice is that? Really nice, really good view. And then back into another tunnel. Long, and it costs us 129 krona. roundabout. Which turn right.
Oh, we're back now, so.
Do you want to go back?
Well, yeah, can't see the tunnel, so now we're going over there.
Okay. Spin around, go around and go
So we're
back.
back that way, aren't we?
Yeah, go back that way.
There's another way
In
going
200
anyway.
metres,
Go, yes.
at the roundabout, take the first exit
Have you
onto
indicated?
Butterland,
No.
Rigsway 7.
Oh, it's going to on the bridge.
Well, it was really cool, that. Really cool. So we're on our way back the other way. We were going to drive down there, but we've got to drive quite away from the view of the bridge. You see the point of that. So what we're going to do now is we're obviously crossing this bridge back through the tunnel the other way, round the roundabout, and then we'll be heading for Voss. Back into a tunnel again, so it's quite a strange bridge, really. And the roundabout, we need to turn left.
In 400 metres, at the roundabout, take the third exit and stay on Rigsway 13, Rigsway 7.
Towards Bergen, yeah. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, it's third exit.
Yeah. It is quite cool, I must admit. Is the clutch slipping at all?
Somebody else's.
Oh yeah, it could be. With the brake pads or something that's really strong. Well, they haven't got me window down, we are in the tunnel, so. We're on our way to Voss now. We're going to ride up on the gondola for a look over Hardanger Fjord from height, I suppose. So this is Hardanger Fjord. Car park, as you can see, there's a couple of camper vans and motorhomes that are on here. You only pay for parking until 5 o'clock and it's free thereafter. We are allowed to park on here, but you pay for a bay, so you need to find yourself a bay that you can get in within the lines. So that's exactly what we've done. We have to overhang it over the back, otherwise, like him over there, he'll have to pay for 2 spaces, but only till 5 o'clock, and then after that it's free anyway. So, but this is our stop for the night. There's it's a nice park. There's a lake. We're going to go up and have a look up the gondola, and we're going to have tea out. So we're going to have pizza or something out. We did have scouse, but we're going to save that for tomorrow, and we'll do the tunnel tomorrow too. So we've been on some gondolas, but I must admit this one is the poshest one, isn't it?
Well, it's for ourselves as well.
Yeah. So yeah, very posh. I'll just do the view over there. So there's a view of the lake, or Hardanger, part of that, and there we go. So
How nice is
it
that?
looks like we've got all this to ourselves,
Yes.
unless in our look at a coach party all of a sudden turns up. But wow, this is the poshest gondola
Yeah.
by a country mile that we've ever been on.
Ditto.
Brilliant. Okay, so on we go. That's where we're heading, up that way. I'll stand up and go and have a look. So don't think it's going to hurt for us to move around in this one. It's quite a big one. So this is the view going up, and then when we come down, I'll well, if I can, I'll do the view coming down, or I might do a bit of both now, just in case there's loads of people on.
That does help.
So but that's us going up. There's the view of the lake, or Hardanger Fjord. Really, really cool.
Very cool.
Actually, windows are quite clean,
Yeah, aren't they?
which is generally quite unusual.
Well, they scratched them. Hell out of
Yeah. But yeah, really good. In case you're interested, that's the ground below. But yeah, they do ski in this area, so this lift will be used mainly for that in the winter. But yeah, it's fantastic, really nice. I think the best view is actually this way,
Yeah, it is.
so I should sit myself back down again, and on these dead comfy seats, which is highly unusual. Hold that a second, please. There we go. Yeah, I just dropped a map on the floor. It went underneath the seat. I've just been crawling around. It's quite warm in here.
Yellow one.
I think Christine said it's a 7-minute ride, isn't it?
Said so.
On this.
So what is it?
So we're about halfway. We've been 3.5 minutes ish in. Really good. Really nice. And hopefully we get some fantastic views over the well, you might just be able to see the car park where I think that's where we're parked, or maybe not. Yeah, there's a car park that you can just kind of see in the background there, with some larger vehicles in it. That's where we're parked. We're going to be there for the evening. If you look at the edge of the water where that like a white weird footpath is, it's just behind there, just in front of the trees, or kind of in the trees. That's where we're parked. Man, this is easier than walking them. Wow, what a view. Anyway, I am looking forward to my tea, because we are definitely eating out. And it's, although we ate out quite a bit with Anita, it's not quite the same as going out together. So quite looking forward to that. That should be really good. I think we picked it on a good day as well, so I think that's worked out quite well. I think tomorrow's probably the last good day. We're doing the tunnel tomorrow, and with a bit of luck, we was talking to this gentleman earlier on, an English fella. He said he's the first English, he said he's only seen about 3 or 4 English people in months, and he was telling us at I can't remember the name of the place, but just past the tunnel, pardon? Steinsdals, there's the National Salmon Museum. So we're going to go there. He said it's worth a bit of a visit if you're into fishing and stuff like that. So we're going to have a look in there tomorrow at some point, as well as do the tunnel. But for now, it looks like we're approaching the top. So they said it was 7 minutes. We're just on 7 minutes now, but did start the video well before we actually got into it. So, well, we must be coming close to the top now. I think it's the first time we've had a gondola to ourselves.
Yeah.
You're usually packed in them. So that's been quite a novelty, I think, in itself. I mean, usually you can't fit another person in. They're absolutely chock-a-block. So it's quite a way down now. Yep, and there it is. There's the station that we're heading for. Yeah. And then we'll have a little bit of a walk around. There's I think what would have been or is a magic carpet there. Look, the tunnel, the last tunnel you see on your left, is what they call as a magic carpet. So it's like a beginner thing. So the idea is that you ski down it. It's only a small, gentle slope, and you can go up on a carpet. So it's a bit like the travelators you get in the airport, where you stand on it and it just takes you along. fantastic, absolutely brilliant. There's a big chair over there that Christine wants to go and sit on, and now she's panicking because she can't see it. See, all the chair lifts are off at the moment.
Is that way one?
Is it?
That's wrong.
No, they're slopes. So I think one is round there. But, looks a reasonable size resort. Could I ski down that? I don't know, could I? Yeah. Oh, Christine seems to think I can. Pardon? Oh, Christine thinks I'll be able to do most of them in Norway. So, well, I'm not so sure about this one. No, I don't know. Not. Makes a change for it to be a nice, gentle, easy walk so far. Okay. All right. Yeah, beautiful. Really, really beautiful. There's a swing that Christine wants to go and have a photo taken on. So we'll walk our way around to that. I don't think it's on the actual walk that we're supposed to be doing, but
Is this one? Oh, yeah, I don't know. It looks like it is on the walk.
well, it's we should have turned left at that bit for the
I know, but
panorama one, but at least we could see it. But yeah, absolutely stunning, really nice. There we go, and there's Christine swinging out.
there's Steve having a good swing. And what a view.
Wow, how spectacular is that? I don't know if Christine caught the plane that was flying lower than what we were earlier.
Really?
Beautiful. Not sure if you can see the actual helicopter flying just below us. Not sure if you can see that. Absolutely spectacular views. Spectacular. Well, we're not staying up here really any longer. We'll only come up here for a short visit. We're going for pizza, I think. So Christine insisted we come to this point for a view, and I must admit that is quite a view. Absolutely stunning. I think you could have picked a nicer day to come up. Amazing. There's an airport there, look. Yeah. There's only one short runway.
Oh, yeah,
Beautiful. Really beautiful. Anyway, on the way for some tea now. It's the pizza that we've got to share. We're just waiting for the chips to turn up, fries. So we'll see how we get on. They are, and that's what's left of that pizza. and a big massive thingy of fries that Christine's polished off all on her own.
Oh, yeah.
Now that we've had between us, but I tell you what, I am full, and it was a gorgeous pizza.
It was.
It was lovely. It was really nice. Right, the plan now is for tonight is we're going to go back. We've had tea. There's no washing up to do because it was my day to wash up today.
Ah, you never wash up.
I wash up on days when we eat out,
Yeah, exactly.
and we're going to watch Heroes of Telemark. Not really sure what this is a monument to, but it's obviously something musical and to do with I don't know, hunt
Horses, yeah.
or something. Not really sure. But we're parked there. That's our spot for the evening, and this is the edge of the fjord. Beautiful, really nice. Apart from the vehicle that's been stuck at some stage, some form of a tractor. Anyway, that's our day done now. Be watching Heroes of Telemark in a little bit, I think, and I shall watch that in bed, and then up and on early in the morning. But that's the end of our day, and what a fantastic day it's been. Gorgeous, really nice. Really nice town, nice people. That pizza was to die for. It was absolutely gorgeous. It was big, but God, it was gorgeous.
And we ate it all.
And we ate the lot.
And chips.
But, how's that? End to a perfect day. I don't mind saying so myself.